Hey there, what's up, people? Hi, Patricia. I'm good, honey. How are you? Just getting everything set up here. Okay, who is this? Are you ready for the emergency alert? Oh, this, what time is that supposed to be? Is that today? Like everybody's phone's supposed to go off at the same time or something? I don't watch the news, so I don't know much. I can't stand to watch the news. But I did see something, I think like on Facebook. It's today at 2:20 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, that I think mine was saying what I saw was like 4 something. Of course, I'm Central Time, so that makes sense. Well, I guess I'm ready. I thought just all our phones were going to go off at the same time. I didn't see what the big deal was. Like, oh, okay. What are they doing that for? Do you know? Or who's doing it? Like I said, I don't watch the news. I stopped watching the news a few years ago. I just can't take all the negative stuff. Uh-oh. Well, my connection's okay. It was saying something a second ago, like it was messing up. Boy, I'll be glad to get my hair done on Friday. Get rid of get grays, cover up my grays. Hard is to program our minds. Oh, good Lord. And body people are telling everyone to shut off their phone. Oh, for goodness gracious. Who's programming our minds? The government? Oh my gosh. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Conspiracy theory, the government. Yeah, I don't buy it. My phone will be turned on. Matter of fact, I've got a private reading around that time here at my house. It will give us superpowers. Oh well, you know what? I'm good. I feel powerful enough already. Jeez. Oh, I forgot to add my poll. Guys, please click the like button on your way in or sometime. Much appreciated. I forgot to put up my annoying little poll here. Do you do Zoom? Yes, I do. I do Zoom private readings. Yeah. That's how my online readings are done, is through, or my online private readings are through Zoom. Yep. Yep, check out my website sometime, Patricia. It should be in my description, and it has everything that I offer there. We're on my website. I think my information, it should be in my description here on this video, but it's tarotchic.com. I don't know if... Oops. Here's a link to it. But they'll take you straight to where you book, and you'll see I do private readings online, private readings in person. Yeah. I do parties, events. I don't really put my events on my website though. I should. Maybe I should do like a page of events coming up. So on my online readings, I do a 20-minute, a 25-minute, and a 30-minute reading. And it's recorded, and you get a link to it later, so you can always refer back to it. Okay, you put good reading I should do right now. Me? I ran out of questions. Well, I will always recommend the soul growth questions, because to me they're just so much more helpful than, than those typical, is so-and-so going to contact me? Does so-and-so love me? These are all about yourself and working on yourself. Which ultimately, you got to be good with yourself before you attract that soulmate, as they call it. Another soul growth question. Well, let's take a look, Patricia. Let's see. I've got... Well, this isn't really a soul growth question, but if there's any certain situation that you've been wanting to know about, I mean, you can just ask, what do I need to know more about in this situation? What is an unknown aspect of a situation I do not yet understand? But you got to say what the situation is. I've got under the shadow self questions, I've got, what aspects of myself am I not acknowledging? Which aspect of myself should I work on? How can I work on... Oh, shit. Ah! Oh my gosh, my brain is getting fried. Was that the emergency? Was that it? Was that the big alert? I thought it was okay. Maybe I got my time off. Was that it, Patricia? Was that the big freaking hoorah or whatever? Because I thought it was around 4 o'clock. It just happened? Hey, that came in from Nina. That was it. Okay, well, that's the big conspiracy theory. Well, let's see if my superpowers work. That is the biggest crock of shit. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. But I was never one who thought that the whole COVID thing was a big, it wasn't true. There really wasn't such thing as COVID and the government's out to get us all. Like, I never did go along with all that, even though most people around me did. Well, that was from Nina. I got a donation came in from Nina. Nina, are you here, dear? So, anyways, Patricia, yeah, go ahead and cash at me and we'll figure out what question we're going to do. But Nina is first. Or she's just getting her donation in, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Nina, did you get what did you he broke up with you? Oh dear Lord. So, and I have nowhere to go and he seems serious. Oh my God. You got the message from FEMA? Oh, that was from FEMA? So, are you did it give you any superpowers or what else was it that Patricia said? Oh, did you get your mind programmed? Oh goodness. So I made the offer of me staying and being broken up. I need some superpowers. Well, okay, this guy. Well, Nina, you know this is going to flip before you even get out of there. I mean, I'm just because he's been so flippy floppy already. But thank you, Patricia. I just got your donation. So what did you do, Nina? Like, tell him you weren't gonna tell him about your deep dark secrets, or I mean, what was his reasoning here? This guy. What am I talking about? Trying to get reasoning out of him. What am I talking about? Probably no reasoning. All right, let me get the right card. So your friend backed out. So I'm panicking. I don't want to stay there because he'll be more toxic and start showing toxic behavior. Yes. Good God. I did mess up. I asked him about his car, and it is at the shop, but that is his reason. Because you asked about his car. Oh, for goodness sake. I mean, but along the lines of maybe somebody else was driving it, like that pregnant gal or whatever. Last night he was talking to me and slipped up and said one of his ex's best friend's names. His car's been in the shop for 2 weeks and I drove by and don't see it. So we went today and it was back in the garage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you saying that you thought it was gone and that gal had it. I apologized and felt stupid, but that wasn't good enough. Girl. All right, let's see what his next intentions are here for your relationship reconciliation. So, what do you mean by your question? Like, well, I guess I know what you mean. Like, I'm just gonna say, what are his next intentions? Because I don't. Well, I guess I do know what. I don't know. Well, as far as reconciling. So he's done. I spoke my part though and said this doesn't even equate to the manipulation, gaslighting, control tactics. His next intentions for reconciling. Okay. But he told you could stay there. That'd be uncomfortable. Okay. I'm sorry to see your friend backed out. Okay. All right. Let's see, Nina. Let's see. Okay. What are Mike's next intention for reconciling the relationship with Nina? What are Mike's intentions for reconciling? To a psycho today. She said he's slowly changing for the worse. She said bipolar too. She said I'm above him and he is selfish. That he loves me and cares for me but won't change. That sounds like a complete narcissist right there. I agree with what the psychic said though. She also said he's violent. Yeah. She knew about his daughter informing me. All right. What are Mike's next intentions for reconciling the relationship with Nina? What are Mike's next intentions in reconciling the relationship with Nina? All right, the crossroads, the star, the fox, the fish, the sun, the mice, and the tree. Okay, so there's a lot of stress here. Um, eh, I just see happiness dwindling. He's not. Like he's making some kind of choice because of not being happy. But with the fox here in the center, that's everything about his intention is selfish. That the fox represents selfish people that use people for their own gain. First, he was laughing about the situation, very light-hearted. Then, when we got home, he switched up. What the hell, girl? So I'm getting a false, sneaky person here. So if so, yeah, I'm getting someone who secretly follows a very dishonest, harmful agenda. And I've got unhealthy or inappropriate distrust, or something about distrust, something slowly eating away at one's trust. So he doesn't trust you, but he also can't be trusted. And then, like I was saying about, there's a lack of optimism here. Okay, so I don't see him presently doing anything about reconciling. I'm getting something about him gloating. Gloating? Um, yeah. Just, I'm getting stress. Energy's getting less, getting drained by something or someone. I think he himself is feeling drained. I say, I'm afraid he will be in the house talking about this girl, that girl, etc. Things to get in my skin to hurt me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he's, yeah, everything's about him is showing up, but, to envision all possible alternatives. So I think with him, he's looking at all alternatives, what all, to reconcile, to not reconcile. Like everything's open to him, it looks like. Um, but I'm getting a warning. It might be unrealistic that a certain path will lead to the end we'd like it to. So I think that could be for you, that it's unrealistic that this path's going to lead to any kind of end that you would want. I mean, there's no way this guy will change. Oh, your reading came true. Which reading, hon? To dare not hope. So he said he doesn't want to move into a bigger home or anything like marriage, etc. Yeah. There's a conflict here between an egocentric standpoint, which is him, and then more of a connection with the universe. You guys are different in that sense. Yeah, there's a conflict between wanting things, wanting to earn a lot of money, and seeking deeper meaning in life. So I don't know if he... What is this? He's hoping that he can profit somehow in the future. Yeah. To make money and wealth an idol. To aspire to wealth. I don't know, this is kind of a tough reading. I mean, I really don't see him doing much of anything. He knows with my cybersecurity, I will make good money. Oh. He told his kids I was going to be a sugar mama. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what he wants. It makes sense. For his own benefit, though. It's all for him. Yeah. Having to adapt economically to the harsh laws of the economy. So the fish and sun is like having an abundance of money here. So I think he would want to reconcile, but the intention of money. And I always joked about it to me. I didn't think much of it. Yeah, no, there's something here with the money, with the fish. It's right by the fox, so it's a selfish action. Where is this fish? Fish. Yeah, I think that's his intention here. So he's looking for a happiness and accumulating money. Oh, yeah. Happiness and accumulating money. Optimism concerning profit. So I think there is something here with money. And so he has his own little sneaky agenda, his own hidden agenda. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, dear. Girl, all you can do is get out of there ASAP. I mean, is there anything you could sell? I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think, how could she get money? Is there anything you could sell? I don't know. Well, I mean, you have to have a place to live, of course, but you're welcome, Nina. I mean, technically, you could go to a domestic violence shelter. You are being abused. I know you probably don't want to do that, but okay, Patricia, we are going to do a soul development question, right? So I was reading through some of these. Now, these shadow self questions, these are deep. Like, what aspects of myself am I not acknowledging? Which aspect of myself should I work on? How can I work on embracing my shadow self? What is a blockage that is preventing me from self-growth? What am I subconsciously manifesting that I may not be aware of? What lesson did I need to learn from a certain situation? How can I further my alignment with my higher self? What steps can I take to draw nearer to fulfilling my life purpose? What kind of lesson was this person supposed to bring into my life? Whatever person. What aspect of my life should I be focusing on more? Which aspects of the past week can I improve upon for next week? How can I work on my shadow self? Okay. How can I work on embracing my shadow self? Ooh, you're brave, honey. You are brave. I was scared to ask that question for myself, but I didn't really know what a shadow self was at that time either. Okay. I'm going to use these cards. Okay. How can Patricia work on embracing her shadow self? How can Patricia work on embracing her shadow self? How can Patricia work on embracing her shadow self? How can Patricia work on embracing her shadow self? How can Patricia work on embracing her shadow self? Okay, we have the fox, the scythe, okay, the mountain, the child, the man, the book, and the birds. Okay, so there's something about there's a man here that like you need to acknowledge be aware of who this man truly is. And I've got the scythe and the child. Like a lot of times this is hurt child. So it's always a man. I know, every flipping time it's a damn man. Isn't that interesting? And that's not just with you, honey. That's with everybody. Always some flipping man's the problem. Okay. But yeah, there's something about being worried about the truth and so do you have like was there a man that hurt you like when you were a child? Because I'm getting a hurt child here. Um somebody hurt you or some so it's saying be careful not to get hurt. Be aware of what men was like when you were in high school. Okay. Or what like something about I got my first heartbreak. Okay. So I'm getting here for you. One thing that you really need to do is weigh your risks carefully, okay, when it comes to men. If it's not good for you, cut it off. If something is not good for you, cut it off. Don't continue to allow, don't keep inflicting pain upon yourself. If you know something's not good for you, cut it off. Put a sudden, strict end to something in self-defense. So when you see self-defense. We got the benefits of proper self-care. Be sure and take care of yourself. But be something about pull oneself together. Pull yourself together and cut people off. When you become aware of what a man is like, cut them off. If they're not, if they're not a good person, if they're using you, when you see that red flag. So I'm going to look more into, cut off the noise. I'm just keep getting cut it off, cut them off, cut them off. Let's see. Cut them off and get over it. That's what it says. Don't continue to let, just cut it off, tear off a Band-Aid quickly. Don't put your emotions in it. Just cut it off. I just keep getting cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. React quickly. To put order in the chaos, to get rid of clutter and junk, just to shut off the noise. I think maybe you might have. Do you ever have worries that? Well, I shouldn't say that. We all have these worries that something's going to end, or you have worries about getting hurt. I think by a man, any man. So as soon as there's some kind of clue that they might they might hurt you, saying to cut them off. Act quickly now and see yourself all right. Act quickly now and see yourself all right. So don't hesitate. Don't, it might be okay. Once you can tell, you have that red flag, that's when you get rid of them. Quickly. Lavina, yes, you can get a read with a donation. All my information is pinned in the chat. Okay, I'm going to look more. Here at this, worried about the truth. So you've had some kind of obstacle in the learning process. So an obstacle in the learning process. And sometimes you may look at, instead of really looking at the facts, you might kind of sometimes stubbornly hold true to what you want to believe. And sometimes we do that. we want to believe something's a certain way, so we kind of ignore the facts because we really, really want it to be a certain way. So, I've had red flags in men, even though I don't want it to end. Yeah. So, I think that's what this is trying to say, is that you're not paying attention to the facts sometimes. That okay. Well, like, what was that one guy the other day that was telling you he wanted to have 10 kids and all this shit? Um, right there, you knew. It's like, okay, this guy's trying to get me pregnant. But you probably kept talking to him. Like that kind of thing. Well, then we had that reading and Spirit was like, don't talk to him. And he's not good. It's like that kind of thing. Don't ignore the facts. Don't make sure and pay attention. Yeah, red flags. I knew something was off. Yeah. And it may even go back to that guy back in high school that was when the lesson was there at you. Like, this guy probably had red flags, but you didn't really, pay attention to those. And then he hurt you. So learn your lesson and don't keep allowing that. It goes back to self-love. Yes, it does. And yes, you need to set up boundaries and cut it out. Exactly. I had low self-esteem. Yes. Still working on self-worth. Yeah. So you're working on it here, but that's your shadow self, is that part of you who, I guess, is who's like sometimes may brush over those red flags that are like screaming at you. I mean, no judgment here. I'm very bad about it too. Oh, well, I'll give him another chance. Now you're on your 29th chance. What do you think about self-love, affirmation, and less sleeping? Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Even with family, I need to set boundaries. Yeah, with everyone in your life. And it's so neat how once you start doing it, then you start to attract those people that are meant to be in your life, who don't, who are in alignment with you, who are part, like your soul tribe. Once you start setting those boundaries, cutting out people that just aren't good for you, cutting out those unhealthy relationships, or once that man takes that first step, man who wants a child. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that came up, because that's what I was saying earlier, that one guy who wanted all those kids or whatever. That's like an example. So yeah, I just set some boundaries with a cousin of mine just the other day. It was interesting. A cousin of mine that bossed me around my entire life. Yeah, these crazy 10 guys. Yeah. Or 10 kids guy. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you, Patricia. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't just go with men, it goes with everyone to cook and clean. Oh, geez. Men are my ex-husband, one of the last things he says to me was, I only need a woman for sex. And that's exactly what he uses them for. Sex, that's it. He don't. So there are people like that out there. And sometimes they'll tell you the truth if you really listen to him, just like this guy. He told you he wanted 10 guys, 10 kids. He telling you. And sometimes we don't even pay attention to that. We're not seeing. I was like, hell, they're even telling you, you know, and we're still brushing over it. I don't know if we think nobody could be that cruel. Oh, yes, they can. Yeah, I had my booth up this past Saturday, uh, where I was reading cards, and a cousin of mine and my aunt came through, and they come in my tent, and somebody had left their purse in there, and so they picked up this. One of my person I was just reading for, picked up their purse, handed it to me, told me to put it over there. Like, was telling me where to put things in my own tent, that my booth that I had paid for, my business. I told her no. I said, no, put it back over there. This is my tent. I'm the one who paid for it. This is mine. I'm the boss of this. And I say, leave it there. The lady will be back to get it. And I was so proud of myself because that woman bossed me around. She's my cousin, but she's like 4 or 5 years older than me. She bossed me. She's just one of those real bossy people, and I always let her. But I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna let her boss me around on my own tent. Elise, yes, you can ask a question with a donation. All my information is pinned in the chat. Yeah. And it wasn't long after that. She was like, well, if somebody comes by for a reading, I'll get out of here. And I said, I'm afraid people are going to think I'm doing a reading because you're sitting in here. So maybe you shouldn't be in here. And she ended up leaving. I didn't want her negative energy in there. But once you start doing stuff like that, I don't know, things just open up in your life. I'm noticing anyways. Hi, MMW. How are you? Hi, I haven't seen you in a bit. Sending cash out. All right, great. Okay, I keep saying all my information is pinned in the chat, but it isn't. I'm so sorry. Gosh. Okay, I think I did receive your donation. I heard my phone go off anyways. Yep, for Melody. I've been in no contact with Stefan for a week now. Oh, I miss him, but I feel like he doesn't care at all. What's stopping him from reaching out? Okay. You did? I feel like that's a good thing that you went no contact with him. All right, let's see. So, what is stopping Stefan from reaching out to Melody? What is stopping Stefan from reaching out to Melody? What is stopping Stefan from reaching out to Melody? What is stopping Stefan from reaching out? What is stopping Stefan from reaching out to Melody? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. For the no contact, that's why I pulled back. Okay. Well, this guy's a player, hon. Like, he's non-committal. So I think he's very interested in like passion, chemistry, sex. So you left him, and that's a lot why he's not reaching out, because you left him. You split up, and he's non-committal. So did you tell him you need to commit to me? Or something? So I'm getting non-committal. That's why he's not contacting you. He doesn't want to commit. He's a player. He and I'm assuming from the cards I'm getting here that you wanted commitment. And this is not a commitment kind of guy. He I think he does miss you, but it's more like on a sexual level. It's never been like this before, 2 years, and now all of a sudden it's weird for him to just pull back. I did tell him I want something serious. Well, there's your deal, honey. I mean, that's your when you started putting him at boundaries. Here's my boundary: commit to me or go away. He chose to go away. We didn't do it. Okay. Well, he's very passionate here. Like he's got a lot of sexual energy or something. I don't know. I had the Ace of Wands. That's like my sex card. But he did say you want me bad. Yeah. And he know he would get me pregnant. Okay. So what's stopping him from contacting you is, well, he doesn't want to commit. He's not the commitment kind of guy right now. He's playing the field. He wants sex, and I'm not saying he doesn't miss you, because I do have the 5 of Pentacles, but not so much that's going to make him not be who he is. I thought he was playing. Yeah. That's why he doesn't want to go that far, because he doesn't want to do me like these other women. What? What? So I'm special to him. He doesn't want to hurt me. I mean, I don't know if I could say all that from these cards. What I can say is that he is not wanting to commit. So a man that wants you and loves you wants to be with you, okay? They're not out playing around. He's playing around. It looks like he doesn't miss you. I would say that he misses your presence in his life. But when you said you wanted a commitment, he was out. So that's what I have for you, dear. I don't know if this guy's young or what his deal is. Or if he's that's just who he is. He's like, he's not done playing the field kind of thing. All right, dear. But he knew that from the start. I don't know why now all of a sudden he started acting weird. What, did you set a boundary? Ultimatum? You know? It must have been something different. Like, I want a commitment. Or I don't want to do this anymore. I did give him an ultimatum like a month ago, but he was talking to me after that. Okay. But that doesn't really sound like an ultimatum if you said, commit to me or I'm gone. He doesn't commit to me, but you're still talking to him? That's not really an ultimatum. An ultimatum, you're actually putting down your boundaries. When did you actually put your boundaries down. Like, you commit to me or I'm gone. He says he won't, and you're gone. That's the ultimatum. I gave in. Yeah. And it sounds like if he reaches out to you now, you'll give in again, hon. Because you want him to. So you can give in to him again. He's just going to keep hurting you, honey. Because even if he reached out to you right now, he's not going to commit. So he'd just be dragging you along again. And I know that sounds cruel, but it's the truth. He's already shown it. So you're 28 years old. You're still young, beautiful, I'm sure. And you spent 2 years with this guy not committing to you. So I know you know what the right thing is to do. It's just hard because you miss him right now. Be strong. Be strong. Know your worth. Know your value. You deserve somebody who wants to be with just you. I haven't reached back out in a week. I'm proud of myself. That's good, honey. That's good. Keep doing that. The longer you do that, the better you're going to feel. What are you going to do when he reaches out, though? Don't respond. I know I'm all about block them, but you do what you wish, honey. But he probably will reach out at some point, and you'll get, if you respond to him, you'll get right back in the same mess. I had him blocked, but I unblocked. Oh, honey, block him. Block him. Because you know what? This is just my own experience, but I remember this how I felt. When I had him unblocked, I'm talking about my particular situation, but when I had him unblocked and he wasn't contacting me, I'm getting all upset about it. But when you have them blocked, you don't know whether they're contacting you or not, and you feel so much better. I was thinking hard about blocking him on social media on my phone. Yes, I think you'd feel so much better if you blocked him, because you won't be constantly like looking at your phone or wondering why he's not contacting you. Because you could even have in your mind like, he may be contacting me. But I don't know because I got him blocked. So I don't know, that makes it sound silly, but that's how in my mind, it worked better when I had him blocked. Thank you, Shauna. Hello, dear. Spiritual Insights. I like that name. It's hard because he claims he was going through a lot personally, and it's not me. He's trying to maneuver around through some things. Uh-huh. Yeah. But did he commit to you? I can't really remember the readings about Stefan Melody. I don't know if this guy's a narc or what. I can't remember. But if he is, then you need to just go no contact, period. It's the best thing for you. Keep me updated, hon. Stay strong. Actually, Shauna, which pendulum would you like, dear? Or like me to use? We got the moonstone or the petrified wood? Moonstone. Okay. All right, let's take a look here for Shauna. So we're looking for a new job. Will Shauna find a new job by the end of 2023? Will Shauna find a new job by the end of 2023? Yes, honey, we got a yes. So, big yes on that, Shauna. Or Shanna. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Melanie, received your donation. Now, wait a minute here. I got Melody and Melanie. This happened before me. I got so confused. There's Melanie. Hi, hon. My question's about whether or not. Okay. Good cheer, good vibes. Melody's bringing in good vibes. Is Jonathan pursuing women besides myself currently? Okay. Okay. Alright, is Jonathan pursuing women besides Melanie currently? Is Jonathan pursuing women besides Melanie currently? Is Jonathan pursuing women besides Melanie? Is Jonathan pursuing women besides Melanie? Is Jonathan Strength card, the Judgment card, the Five of Swords. Well, I'm gonna say no. Because I do see him holding back though. With the Judgment card here, is this like a reconciliation or something, or something coming back around? He is a Leo. Oh, okay, okay. He might be like kind of, I don't know that he's pursuing other women, but he may, because we do have the Five of Swords here, there's a possibility of some kind of like mind games, like maybe playing mind games with you a little bit here. But is it with the Judgment card, is this somebody who's like a reconciliation, or somebody who's coming back around or something? I don't necessarily see reconciliation. I suppose he slept with his ex when she came to town, then confessed. Our relationship isn't that official. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Oh, that's the confession. Makes sense. I don't have any other women here, but I would say there is a warning to watch. He may kind of like play with your head a little bit, like, oh, mind games. Like, one example is like gaslighting, where that didn't happen, but you clearly know it happened. Or try to get you to think that something that happened didn't happen or that kind of thing. Just kind of watch out for stuff like that. But as far, I don't see any other women. Okay. That is what I have for you, dear. Thank you for your donation. Would you clarify the source? Oh, well, I already put it up. I would clarify the source. I mean, I can ask about the mind games. Yeah, with another donation. I could pull 3 more cards on the 5 of Swords. If you want to. Get the cards back out there. Oh, you're welcome, hon. Okay, now thank you, Lynn. I did receive your donation. So, yeah, I will wait. If I go out of town, PayPal, I will miss the clarification. I will get it after. Okay, okay. Do what? Now, I'd have to have the donation before I am going to clarify that. Hi, Lynn. I will wait for you, honey. Absolutely, Love Light, you can. Let me get you the link. Okay, hon. Melanie, okay, I'll wait. How's it going, Lynn? I'm wild with my family, not so much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Melanie, I did receive that. So we want to look into these mind games here. What can we tell Melanie here about these mind games coming from, what was that fella's name? Jonathan. Problems with the brother's ex-wife. Oh, man. Melanie here. Out of sorts. Mind games from Jonathan. Mind games from Jonathan. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands. About a relationship, your guys' even being in a relationship here. It looks like this guy is actually brokenhearted. And he may, with this Nine of, he's very guarded. His heart's very guarded because of having a broken heart here over a relationship, some kind of breakup. So this could be his ex-wife. So, I don't know what he's telling you, but he may make it appear, oh, I'm over my ex. I don't care about my ex, blah, blah, blah. That could be it, or even talking trash on his ex or something. Yeah, he's divorced. It's not about that. It's his heart. I think it has to do with some kind of relationship that broke up here, and he's very guarded because of it. So he's still he slept with his ex-girlfriend recently. I see. So he doesn't want to do relationship or whatever. He's still brokenhearted over that. So he may not be, as far as with the Five of Swords, he may be possibly saying acting like he don't care, or but he truly is. It looks like his heart is broke over this ex-girlfriend, whoever this last relationship was. I'm assuming it's this person he slept with. I don't know, but he's got a broken heart here, and he's very guarded. So I don't know what he's saying to you or how he's acting. He's probably trying to put on a front that he doesn't give a shit about her, or, she's crazy or whatever it is. But he's truly got a broken heart here. Okay. That's what I have for you, Melanie. Thank you so much for your donation, hon. Okay. So next up is Miss, hey Nina, Lynn. Okay, Lynn, you could go ahead and post your question, hon. And then we got Love Light. So I've got a private reading coming to my house in 20 minutes. So I'm thinking I need to close donations. Okay, Lynn, what should I be focused on this time while my family navigates my brother's situation? Okay, good question. Okay, yeah, we're just going to do, we've got Heart Sense, Nina, and then Love Light. Okay, for Lynn, what should Lynn be focused on at this time while her family navigates her brother's situation? What should Lynn be focused on at this time while her family navigates her brother's situation? Seemed like this came up in one of your readings here not too long ago about your brother. I think we were just doing a soul growth question, and you got your brother's situation came up. I remember because it was hard for me to figure out. And then finally I was like, oh, bingo. That's what I was just been talking about, parental alienation. Okay. What should Lynn be focused on at this time while her family navigates her brother's situation? What should Lynn be focused on at this time while her family navigates her brother's situation? What should Lynn be focused on at this time? Yeah. For some reason, I always remember the readings I struggle on. I think it's because I'm trying to remember that, okay, this means this means this. Okay. The Ring and the Man, the Cross, the Tower, the Clover, the Ship, and the Fox. Okay, so I guess this is referring to your brother, but he's not married, right? This is his ex-wife, or are they going through a divorce, or because I'm getting like the married man. Okay, so you are to focus on some reason they are having to redo divorce decree. Oh. Okay. It says Lynn, for you to be on the lookout for an opportunity. To just always be on to be on the lookout for an opportunity. And you may have to no, I don't think it's about work. You may have to was talking about you adapting to a changed environment, and this is so burdened here. It's like you have to adapt to this. The environment's like changed here. You may have to leave because it's good for you. Like if things are getting to be too much, you may have to leave. I'm saying to make necessary changes. Yeah, to leave, even if this means leaving people who depend on you. Um, like that's if it gets to be like too much of a burden. This your brother's situation. Because that's what it shows up. Him, he's very burdened here. Um, and so it's mostly about keeping yourself. Uh, I don't know, just keeping yourself protected. Yeah, so my parents are getting dragged into by her. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, you may have to just step out of this, is what I'm getting. Um, that sucks. Now, your brother. So now my parents are being put into position to defend themselves. Oh my God. Okay, and your brother, why am I getting that your brother is doing things his own way without help? So if your brother won't let you help him, it's like you're on the lookout for an opportunity to help him, but it looks like he's not going to let you. He's very much isolating himself, I'm seeing, um, and shutting others out, very introverted. So, yeah, it looks like you're going to have to maybe remove yourself because the brother is looking like he's not accepting help or something. You're going to have to be able to. I'm saying something about you saying no, saying no. Um, you're going to have to be emotionally indifferent. Being emotionally indifferent. Find a feeling of unburdened ease and solitude. So you may be by yourself. So, um, all right, there. That's what I have for you is just staying out of it. Um, be on the lookout for an opportunity. Now, I don't know what that's about, but if you're staying out of it. Yeah, it's hard because you're going to be conflicted between duty and self-interest. So you're going to have to adapt to the situation. I wasn't sure if there was something more to do, but I'm on track with staying out of it. Yeah, there really isn't anything you can do because from what I see here, your brother is not, he's like isolating. He's not accepting help. Okay. Okay, next is Nina I'm called as a witness. I'll do what's right. Yeah, that's all you can do is tell the truth. All right, Miss Nina, go ahead with your question. Sorry, I'm rushing through, guys, but I got somebody going to be here pretty quick if they show up. Oh, they're here. So I'm going to let this person in to the house. Well, whenever they get up here. But Nina, go ahead and post your question. I will finish up.
I'm a few minutes early.
That's okay. You can just have a seat. I'm finishing up my live on YouTube. So I'll just be right here and you just stay here. Get a couple people I'm finishing up. I'll get right to you.
And I apologize.
No, you're fine.
I was just wanting to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Nina, do you have time? Yeah, I have time. Anything from Tinky Bell. Okay. Month of October. What can Nina expect in the month of October, please? What can Nina expect in the month of October? What can Nina expect in the month of October? What can Nina expect in the month of October? You got the dog, the mice, the fish, crossroads, the anchor, the ship, and the mountain. Okay, well, you've got somebody here like false friendliness, fake friendliness. I think this has to, didn't you say your friend wasn't going to let you move in with her? I'm seeing that here, like the move with the friend. Like you may, it's like loyalties shift elsewhere. My other reading was true too. What was that one, hon? The one I did earlier for you? About a breakup? Oh, I did tell you about a breakup, didn't I? I do remember that because I didn't want to tell you that. Okay. So I'm getting something about you having some kind of a friend who's like just false, a false friend. That's how it comes up. Now, let's take a look here at, and then, yeah, Lenormand strikes again, huh? Yeah, that's her. This is the one I cut off in April, Jasmine. Okay. Well, she's fake. Yeah, it's like you're kind of okay. You're going to be going through some challenges, okay? And someone sneakily puts obstacles in your way. I think that's your that gal, Jasmine. Something big becomes smaller though. So, and I remember you getting that before. Something big becomes smaller. So your problems the big problems that you have right now will become smaller. Okay. So that's good. And I see, you know, a lot of this is it's because of money. I see some kind of obstacles with money here. Um, Not having enough money seems to be a little bit of an issue here in October for you. Yeah. Um, and I do get something about somebody using you, exploiting you. That's her. This is the one I cut off. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Um, yeah, lack of money. To lose money. I don't know. It's just lose something that's valuable. So I do see some options though for you here that would come open with the crossroads. Let me get the exact wording for you. You have the freedom to leave. You just aren't using it. That's what I'm getting here for you. To hold on to freedom, to keep your options open. It's like you keep coming back to the same crossroads I'm getting. To just circle around to the same thing, to always come back to the same crossroads. So, because it's because of this gal. Like, she did you wrong before, it's like she's doing you wrong again. Okay? I wouldn't having dealings with her. She don't she don't she don't look good. Yeah, you're going through a challenging change right now. You're gonna have a little bit of a delayed departure. Um, you're gonna leave behind somebody who's just hindering you. It's an elephant in the room that someone won't commit. But the thing about your friend Jasmine is she is blocking you from leaving Mike. But you're still gonna leave. You're still gonna leave. Someone is going to leave. There's nothing which can be done to stop them. So I see some options opening up for you here. Okay. All right. You're welcome, hon. Okay, Love Light, let's do your pendulum questions real quick. These don't take very long, hon. Love Light, are you here? Hi, Dan. Love Light? Where's my dear Love Light? There she is. Two pendulums. Okay, what's your first pendulum question? Did M see your post today? Okay. Did MC Love Lights post today? Did MC Love Lights post today? No. All right, we have a no. Okay, what's your second question? I wonder if we get the same messages at the end. Yeah, we might. Let's see. Yeah, you got those I love you cards yesterday. Okay, what's your second question, hon? Will they see it today? Will they see it by the end of today? Okay. Will MC Love Lights post by the end of today? Will MC Love Lights post by the end of today? All right, that we're getting a yes on. All right, let's pull your Hidden Truth Oracle cards. Messages from M for Love Light, please. Messages from M for Love Light. Messages from M for Love Light, please. Messages from M for Love Light. We will be together again. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Ooh, they're deep. So we will be together again. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. You're welcome, Love Light. Thanks, guys. Everybody that was here today for your donations. I got to go, and I will see you next time. It's saying connecting. What? Oh, there. Bye.